I thought this would be a good time to show you how to attach a bobbin. And what you do is, I'm on the wrong side now of my work, and you can see it's a mess. But you don't have to really worry about that because you're going to fold over the scarf later and you're going to seam it. As long as your cut ends are secure, you won't have to worry about what it looks like because no one will ever see it. And after you block it, it's going to look a lot better. You can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to show you how to attach a bobbin. What you do is you take the tip of the needle, put it through the purl side of the knit stitch, and then we'll take our bobbin here, pull the yarn through. I attach it to the purl end of the back side of the knit stitch, pull it through, and I'm going to just tie it once, and I'll show you that as long as it's secure, you won't have to worry about it. Now, I did the first few stitches of row 31. Let me just get this out of the way here. And so how I secure this is after I finish with a color, like I just finished with these two colors on the row before, this iris color and the acid green color. And as I work with them, now you're going to see I'm going to sort of grab those ends just to secure them. And I'm on the purl side again. And then you don't have to really weave anything in and your work will be secure. So I knit one stitch with the new color. You can see the other color here. It's 170, the navy blue. And then I'm going to go over to the next color, 170, and I'm going to do 7 stitches. Now I think 7 stitches is too long to carry another color. So I'm going to do my 7 stitches, and then instead of using another bobbin, because it would take forever to wind them all, I'm just going to cut lengths of yarn, maybe a yard and a half. And this is a trick I learned from Kaffe many years ago, where he just cuts strands, and so while you're knitting with them, they look pretty ungainly, but the result is the same as using a bobbin, and you don't have to wind all the bobbins. Okay, so I have to do 7 of these blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's actually enough to secure that yarn. 6, 7. Then I'm going to go and take one of the strands that I cut. It's about a yard and a half for this many stitches. And if you run short, don't worry, because you can just add even a couple inches of yarn. I'm going to take one of these lengths. I'm going to tie it in the way I tied in the bobbin. And this particular length of yarn, so it's about a yard and a half, is going to do this section of row 31. You can see here these diamonds. Each one of these is going to have a separate strand of yarn, and that's how I'm going to get across the row. So when I'm knitting on it, you're going to see all these straggly strands of yarn hanging from my work, but it doesn't really matter, and that way it has more of an ease, because what I find is with a project like this, it really tends to pull in, and I don't like that look. So I'll give you more later.